8 a.m. back at the beach. It's like almost noon time. Tide is in. It's Saturday, September 6th. And I'm really close to the water. I'm going to try to tone down the splashy sounds. So I hope you don't have to listen to that. This is the weekend for the Seafood Festival here at Hampton Beach. It kind of takes over the Atlantic Boulevard or Atlantic Ave from the playground all the way up to where it becomes like a two-way street with ash lawn. I don't know. Exciting. There's an airport up in Portsmouth. It's not a commercial passenger airport, but it does cargo and it does some military support kind of stuff. And there was a KC135, I think that's what they're called, with 2 fighter jets that I couldn't tell what kind of fighter jet they were. But they've done at least 2 laps over the area in formation to do mid-air refueling training. So that's pretty cool. All the dads took out their phones. I did not. Sorry, the water's really close. So today is seafood. What I feel about seafood. Growing up, my mom would make tuna sandwiches for us, or she'd make them for herself. And we would have tuna sandwiches. And she'd, it's just water. It doesn't look like seafood. It's just in a can. You add mayonnaise to it, which is its own kind of delight. And tuna is the only seafood that I would eat now. And that's the only thing that I would have mayonnaise with. That's all. So I do have tuna and I do have mayonnaise in my fridge at home. But in terms of like seafood for like people that go to seafood festivals, absolutely not. The kind of seafood that still looks like seafood, like even if you're just like out fishing, just like out there, just fishing, or at the end of this jetty, where is the end of the jetty? Somewhere over there. Just with the fishing rod, just pulling fish right out of the water and eyeballs and all. I think it's partially the eyeballs. It's not there, so. But there's also the seafood that looks like insects. Giant, horrifying insects, yeah. And they look like that right as they serve it up on your plate. So that's a yeah, no. And then there's the seafood that looks like, it looks like it's just shells of stuff. And you crack the shells open. And inside the shell is like, it looks like someone had a gland removed. And then just like a pocket full of mucus. And it's like, is that cooked? And it's like, yeah, it's cooked. And then they proceed to, this happened to me twice. In a restaurant, someone ordered clams or steamers or something in front of me. And it was, I just had to kind of like meditate for the entire dinner and pretend that person didn't exist. Otherwise, I'd want to M-U-D-R-D-R, mooter. I'd want to mooter them. Just slurping and slurping. Yeah, disgusting. So yeah, I won't be. There's like white rental tents lining or covering the roads and the parking lots there, and I'll probably go up just to see how it's all like organized because I'm all about fun. Take a picture for my mom to say that yes, I did come here today and send that to her. But other than that, there's more than just seafood up there. I mean, any festival there's also water splashing. The shops and stuff, like seaside-y kind of themed shops and flea market-y kind of stuff, but sell your wares kind of stuff. Ooh, that was a close one. My stuff is on the rock in front of me and it is wet. I have nowhere to sit. I'm like here on the precipice. See the waves coming in just before they hit me. So you know what's about to happen before I do because I'm not looking at that. So that's what I want today. We're supposed to, look at the sky. Look at it. It's just like awful. It's just awful in every direction. So it's not like it's beautiful out. I did step on a shell about a mile ago, and that could have been bad. But there are no shells around here. They're just pebbles, like stray pebbles. It's not like the beach is made of pebbles. Although a couple years ago, there was a big concentration of pebbles here, but it seems to disperse. it's interesting and yet incredibly boring to hear about the ways that the beach has changed over time. For instance, you can see in the bluffs right there, it's not really bluffs, it's just the dunes that have been carved away by a storm, and then the beach just blows sand into that little cliff of turf, and it fills in the dune, and grasses grow on the side of that blown in stuff. So watching the dunes disappear and come back, it's interesting. All right, maybe not to you, but it's interesting to me. I don't know. I mean, we haven't gotten a lot of rain this summer at all anywhere in New England. Northern New England's really bad. The lakes are really low. The rivers are really low because of that coming out of northern New England. So that's not good. But it's meant that it's been great beach weather. Although today, we're talking about today. Today, this is what the weather looks like. And coming in later this afternoon is going to be some severe weather. So not only do I want to be off the beach before the severe weather comes, if the severe weather hits when I'm here, the entire route southwest towards Massachusetts would be in that like line. So I need to be home, safe and sound, staring out the windows, watching that weather come in. So I'll probably be gone by 4 o'clock, which I usually am, but I need to make sure of it today. The water goes. Wait, I'm getting wet. Thanks for watching. It's been Liam from Bay Stated. Maybe I'll see you next weekend. Maybe not. No promises.